HP has been in the AI space for a long time. In fact, we have delivered the most amazing innovation in supercomputing. In fact, we broke last year for the first time what we call the exaflop scale barrier. And that gave us the ability to really participate in this amazing new market, which we call generative AI. And so our goal is to democratize supercomputing for everyone and get access to them to improve business productivity, to get better insights from the data. But ultimately, AI has a life cycle, from training to tuning to inferencing. And inference is where really the business value is created. And right now we see a massive amount of activity around the training side. So that's why you have all these companies which are backed by venture capital to create these new models. Think about OpenAI, you think about other type of models. And so the question is how we make these models accessible to enterprises so they can fine-tune those models with their data in a private and sustainable way, obviously responsibly, so they can deliver the business outcomes. And HP has the entire technology to do so. And now with Juniper, actually we have also the AI component to really re-architect that what we call cloud native architecture to be AI native.
I'm going to dive into some of those AI buzzwords. Training AI and inferencing. This is so important to the AI frenzy we've seen on Wall Street.
Yeah.
Because last week, the market was trying to get a read in as to where we're at and what the cycle is going to mean for the likes of NVIDIA.
Yeah.
When do we get to the inferencing part? Because the market thinks that inferencing isn't necessarily NVIDIA's strength. So when do we get to that part, the large-scale ordering of chips that people want to also do in-house?
I think we're going to see a cut in the next 12 to 18 months. We already see early signs that enterprises are already deploying AI models in the inferencing side. Think about bots of sorts. Think about also computer vision is another example of it. But even in the simulation and modeling, which has been the traditional high-performance computing business, now we see generative AI being embedded to it. No question, in the last, call it 15 months or so, since the hype has started, has been most on the training side. Think about OpenAI, from 100 billions of parameters to now over $1 trillion parameters. That's important because we want to make sure these models are accurate. But then enterprises have to take those models and make it verticalized for them, and that's where the inferencing side is so important.
Has the market got it wrong then by playing just a handful of AI stocks?
I think there will be way more players that will participate in this market, not just in the GPU side, which obviously NVIDIA has a fantastic position today, so there will be additional players that they all work into that. But ultimately, you need other experiences and capabilities. Example, when you deploy these systems, you need data center expertise, liquid cooling expertise. You need to know how to run the systems, which is very different than what you have been used to in the traditional, IT space or in the cloud space. This is where Hewlett Packard Enterprise has a unique capability because we have done this for many customers over the years. So that's why between our intellectual property in supercomputing, the combination with Juniper on the network side and our data centers expertise, we have the right to play and win more than a fair share.